Me again. I actually have makeup on this time. Ignore the hair. So, to update on the the Say Cream Bronzer from Saturday. Beautiful color. Goes over powder really well. I'm going to end up keeping it. These lip oils I have Joy on right now. Looks darker than maybe, I think someone says these like oxidize. Fine with me. I love these. So a lot of my other stuff I'll probably get rid of and just get, everyone's just got these. And then just keep those. On to what I've got on today. So, I did use a new sponge. So I don't really like how foundation and concealer really sits whenever I use a new sponge. I'm gonna have to try Allie Glines technique where she does a brush and then like kind of smooths it out with the sponge, but that kind of scares me because my skin's so dehydrated and dry that I don't know. I'm afraid it will make it worse. The brush will make it worse. So I didn't use the Bobbi Brown face base because I had washed my face and did skincare and all that stuff before I put this on. I probably still needed it because there was like dry spots on it. Same eye primer, Covergirl Lid Lock Up, same one. And then I gotta, if I can reach it. Then today I tried the Tartelette Toasted palette. I've had this for a little bit. I used try to cover this so you don't see my messy house. And I use this to fan, like just my face. I don't have a fan. I used this row here, and because there's something I read that you can use these like this way for looks or like down this way or something like that. And I keep sticking my finger in that purple looking one, but that's the one I used. Right now I don't know if I for sure keep it. I may keep it and see what else I can get rid of and then maybe like go through them again and kind of narrow it back down. For right now I'm going to, not for sure by the end of this if I'll keep it out of breath. Primer I've used up to there. I haven't marked it, I should, to see how much I use. You can see apparently I didn't let the Becca color corrector stuff sit on my face long enough and dry, so you can see it. So today I used the House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation in the shade, in the shade 015 Fair Warm. I'm gonna have to keep using this. Like I said, I used a new sponge. That was on me. I should have used my like a brand new sponge. I'm gonna have to keep using this to see. I may try it with a brush and then the sponge to see what I think about it. But it could just be where my skin's dehydrated. But it seemed like to cling to every single dry patch I had. So I'm gonna keep testing this one. But when I first put it on with a sponge before it kind of like set and dried down, it's beautiful. So I'm gonna keep trying that. Let's see. Then I tried the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I've used it before, but this is a different shade. This is Fair Beige. I usually get the lightest one. That's like Fair Rose or something like that. I was afraid that this may be too dark, but it's not. It blends out. It looks dark, but whenever you blend it out, it's light. So, and it's a good dupe for the Tarte. So since I do like this one, I'll probably use up my Tarte because this is new. I keep feeling like I'm saying Tarte. Southeastern Kentucky. But I'll probably use it up because I put a date on it. I usually try to put dates so I know when I got it because I never can remember. So I'll know about when, according to the little shelf, like this says 6 months, so this says 6/23. So according to this, I've got until end of June to before it's expired by this standards. So I'll probably do that. Is there? I don't even think drugstore puts, like, there's a book, but there's no number. Like, what's the book for? Anyway, but I'll probably just stick with this since it is light enough. Even though it doesn't look like it, whenever it blends out, it's light enough. So I end up keeping this because it's cheaper and it does the same, looks the same. Powder, I used Makeup Forever under the eyeballs, all over the face. That's not going to change for a while. To maybe the winter, I may switch it up to like Hourglass or something where it's a little bit more radiant and my skin's extra dry. Extra dry. Since Kentucky weather can't decide if it's going to be winter or spring or whatever, it's dry right now. Bronzer. The L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It Sunkissed Bronzer for face and body. Just use it for my face. This is shade 1. I don't know how long I've had this, but using it now. I'll probably get rid of all my other bronzers and keep this one. Keep the cream bronzer and keep this as a powder. So these probably the other two. I might try the other ones just to kind of give my thoughts on them. But they'll be finding a new home. I'm gonna find them a new home because I'm gonna keep this in the cream one and then that's it. So I got the Milani too. I don't know, because I do like the Milani, because the Milani bronzer, it's like silk matte or something. I don't know. I'll be trying it on here. But shade 2 is supposed to be a dupe for the Tantastic Marc Jacobs Jumbo Bronzer. So, and it's more matte and this is radiant. So I may try it and see. But a lot of the other ones that I know I have, I'm probably not going to keep because I love the shade on this. And it's not too glowy out there. So it's not, it's like kind of like a satin. My forehead just doesn't kind of look like it, but I did spray, you know, a whole big bunch of setting spray on it so you couldn't, so the dry patches would go away. I will, but I will be keeping that. The Milani, I gotta try it, but I might. It's difficult for me with makeup. I don't know why, and I hardly ever wear it anymore, but it's so pretty. Okay, anyway, I've got, so highlight, I've got this, what have I got in my hands? Okay, so these are both Ofra, two different kinds. This side, and I'll swatch, is the Start Inspired Highlighter, the one Samantha March did with Ofra. I have the worst lighting. Let me build it up a little bit because my lighting is awful. It's a really light pink blended out with, it's really pretty, but I gotta cut some of these back and I ain't feeling it. And this other one is part of what was in hers, not the pink shade, but the other shade, Star Island. My lighting's bad in here. Let me try to. Lighting's horrible. Let me try my arm. I'm horrible at this. It's bright, it's powdery. Ain't feeling it anymore. Oh, I didn't put any on the end of my nose. I can do that. See if it, I've already got like setting spray and all that stuff on it. We'll just see what it does. Even though it's my nose. Not a daggone thing. Dang. These will be fine in a new home. I used to really like them, but they were like really bright. After the Orc liquid bronzer where it's, or liquid bronzer, liquid highlighter, I don't know, it's going to be difficult with powder because I really like it. I think it's very glowy, but it's not too like out there. So these will be finding a new home. I'm gonna put these to the side. Okay. Blush, cream blush. These are the Jaclyn Cosmetics. I've got Overruled. And then Swoon. Keeping Swoon. I'm gonna find a new home for this one, for Overruled. I did have a third one, and the other times that I've decluttered and stuff, I got rid of it because I didn't wear it all that much. But yeah, I'm gonna keep Swoon and get rid of that one. Probably once I go through and try all the blushes and see which ones I want to keep. The ones I keep, I'm going to go back through because I know I've kept, that's at least the third peachy type of blush that I've kept out of MAC, Jaclyn, and NARS. So I may have to like pick all my peach blushes and then try to whittle it down to just maybe a couple, maybe a cream and a powder one, like I did with the bronzer. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just figuring it out as I go. So again, it's an Anastasia Beverly. It's the Dewy Set bottle. But it's actually the Becca Face Mist in here. I'm about to there. I don't know where it was last time. It might have been to there. Just a little. But you can't find this anymore. I know Smashbox has the under eye corrector and then highlighters. They don't have the face. I wish they did, because this smells amazing, and I would buy it just for the smell. It smells so good. So whenever this is gone, I'll be sad, because I think it smells that great. And I'm pregnant right now, so a lot of stuff don't smell that good. I can't stand a lot of stuff like I used to. Then I use the Make It Last by Milani. It's down to there. So I'm slowly using that up. Whenever it's gone, I'll probably be switching to, I've got 3 Urban Decay ones. No, and I got a Milk one too. I may do one of the Urban Decay ones, because I always buy the black purple lids. I always buy those in sets, like around Christmas or whatever, so they last me a long time. And then I've got like the glow version or whatever. The glow version, I don't like something up with the nozzle. I don't know if it's the formula or what, but I want to put it in one of these to see if it makes a difference. So it'll be one of those once this is up. I doubt I'll finish. I don't know if I'm gonna try to finish it some of this stuff this month by wearing makeup more, even to work. I work night shift. Like, we're inside a room pretty much all night. And then I'll even go home, sleep, go back to work. So I'm like not really going anywhere, but it'll be just kind of wear it and test it out and stuff. So the last thing I put on was yeah, the Joy lip oil, tinted lip oil. This is more of a peach shade. It looks lighter. Whenever I put it on, it's gotten a little bit darker, but not as dark as it looks here. I'm gonna take a picture in natural light, or as much natural light as I can get. The way my apartment faces, it's right up against a hillside, so the sun doesn't really hit on this side until it's about to go down. So I'm gonna try to get one with natural light and put in here so you can see. But yeah, that's all I went through this pretty quick. It's like, last time it was like 30 minutes, but I talked about a bunch of different stuff. So the next time I'll probably, maybe another one this week, one of the days I go to work. It just depends. Getting back into the rotation of night shift after being off for so long, it's the first couple nights is rough. So I don't know if it'll be this week or next week, but I'm gonna reuse the House Labs, but I'm gonna make sure to use the face base to see if it'll help out with the dry patches. Excuse me. I'm gonna be using a different eyeshadow palette, or I may use the same one but use all. I might use the same one, and since I use that bottom row, I might use a different row and see what it looks like. That way I can say I've used every single shade in it and then go from there. I might do that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm winging it. I'll use the e.l.f. Camo concealer, same powders, same House Labs foundation. Try to see what I think about it after, since this is a new sponge. See how I like it better after a few times. The bronzer I'm keeping, so I'll probably use a different bronzer since I really like it. And then just thinking of the Milani one, I might use the Milani one next time. I wish I had still had my Marc Jacobs to compare, but I've thrown it away because I've had it for years. No, I was going to give that to nobody. But yeah, I may do the Milani to see what I think, because I don't want to keep both. It's difficult. I'll have to look and I'll have to try it out. Next one I'm gonna try it out. Okay. Highlighter. Think of which ones I got. I may use the Nabla highlighter. The bronzer I'll be giving away to somebody. The highlighter, I'll try it and see. The Ofra ones, I'm going to be giving them a new home. The blushes, the Overruled blush, that color, I'm going to be finding it a new home. I'm keeping the Swoon one. I just think it's really pretty. It's like a lighter peach apricot type color. I'm keeping that one. Setting sprays, I'm going to try to use it up. If I wasn't going to reuse this bottle, I would mark it, but as many setting sprays I plan on putting in here to use it, because I like the, my bad, I'm dropping everything. Ever since I got pregnant, I've dropped everything. I've gotten so clumsy. I mean, usually walking around, that's where people get clumsy because of the center of gravity, you know, is off because the baby. Nah, I can be sitting and dropping anything. I don't know. Don't know why. But since I'm going to be reusing these so much with other formulas and stuff, I think it's going to get confusing if I just keep marking where it's at on the bottle. So I'm going to try to, like, each video I'm going to try to remember to look to see where it's at before I use, next time I use it, and get an idea. Because right now it's right underneath the word dewy. So the next time I can be able to, if I can remember. If I can remember. I doubt it. Same thing with the Milani one. I can mark it. I'll have to find a marker, but I can mark it and see project pan wise, you know, the setting spray, see how far. I think this, I don't think I tried to open this last time. I couldn't get the lid to come off, so I have to put it in another bottle. So I may use this bottle for the Urban Decay ones. I don't think I can get the milk one out of its bottle because there's not that much left. So I'll probably put that in here and then just go bottle by bottle, because this is 30 ml. This is one fluid ounce, and I can kind of project pan it that way in one full bottle, I guess. I don't know, winging it. Yeah, those setting sprays. And then the mascara stays the same. I'll list it. I didn't mention it because it's until it's time to change. I'm going to use it till it's time to change it. I don't like it. It's Marc Jacobs something. I'll put it in the description box. But it's not going to change until it's like too old. And then I'm going to change it to something else. I really did like the Too Faced better than 6-1s for a while, but then it got to where they started to flake. It seems like they always do that now, so I don't really have a favorite. So I'm just keep trying the ones I got till I find one. But yeah, so the Loreal bronzer I'm gonna keep. I don't know how old that is, but it still blend fine. Yeah, I guess I just didn't let the color corrector set for a long time, because you can see that patch. It looks like I didn't blend anything out, but I did. Well, the best that I can. I'm not good at this. But yeah, I think I'll keep it. I'll try the other stuff, kind of like a review or whatever, but that's about it. Till next time.